A storm is coming this Friday, 3rd October. Many will look at these words and think of thunder, of winds, of rain and chaos outside. But the storm that is coming is not just around us, it is within us. It is the moment when life decides to test you, to shake you, to strip away everything you thought was secure. And very few will be ready because very few ever prepare for such days. This Friday, 3 October, will not simply be another date on the calendar. It will be a reminder that storms in life do not knock before they enter. They arrive suddenly, uninvited, and they demand to know who you are. In those moments, excuses do not matter. Comfort does not matter. What matters is whether you have built yourself strong enough to stand. The storm is a mirror, and in its reflection, you will see your own truth. Many spend their days waiting for life to be calm, hoping for a time when everything will be easy and free of struggle. But storms are the very forces that carve mountains, that shape rivers, that transform landscapes. Without storms, nothing grows. Without storms, nothing changes. This Friday, 3rd October, the storm that approaches is not to destroy you, but to awaken you. It comes to test the foundation you have built within yourself. If you are weak, the storm will reveal it. If you are strong, the storm will refine it. The danger is not the storm itself. The danger is the illusion of readiness. People believe they are prepared because they have routines, because life seems under control. But when the unexpected arrives, when the winds of uncertainty blow against you, that is when you discover the truth. This Friday, 3 October, is the symbol of that discovery. It is the moment that strips away illusions and forces you to stand as you truly are. Imagine standing in the middle of heavy winds, unable to run, unable to hide. You are left with only yourself. No mask, no shield. Just the raw truth of who you are. That is what a storm does. It removes everything fake. It leaves you exposed. It demands your strength, your patience, your courage. And those who have not trained their inner world, who have not prepared their mind, will fall. But those who have used each day to discipline themselves, to sharpen their thoughts, to build endurance, they will not only survive the storm, they will grow through it. This Friday, 3rd October, represents that moment. It is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It is about standing firm inside it, understanding that every strike of wind, every crash of thunder is teaching you something about yourself. The storm is not the enemy. The storm is the teacher. It arrives not to punish you, but to awaken the strength that comfort has hidden. Growth does not come from safety. Growth does not come from ease. Growth comes from the moments when life shakes you, when you are forced to hold on to your center, no matter what happens outside. If you can remain calm when everything is collapsing, if you can remain disciplined when chaos surrounds you, then the storm has done its work. This Friday, 3rd October, will demand that from you. It will demand presence, it will demand focus, it will demand truth. Many will fear the storm because it disrupts their comfort. But comfort is the true danger. Comfort makes you soft. It makes you forget what you are capable of. It makes you believe that the world will always be gentle. Then, when the storm arrives, you are unprepared. This Friday, 3 October, is a warning not to fall asleep in comfort. It is a call to awaken, to prepare, to build yourself before the winds come. The storm that is coming is the challenge you have been avoiding. It is the weakness you have been hiding. It is the truth you have not wanted to face. Now it is here, demanding your attention. You cannot escape it. You cannot postpone it. You can only decide how you will stand when it arrives. This Friday, 3 October, is the line that separates those who are ready to grow and those who will remain trapped in fear. The storm is coming, and you must understand what it means. It is not chaos. It is not destruction. It is transformation. It is the fire that purifies. It is the pressure that shapes. It is the teacher that reveals. Few will be ready, but those who are will never be the same again. This Friday, 3rd October, step into the storm with open eyes. Do not run. Do not hide. Stand in the middle of it. Feel its force. Let it strip away your weakness. Let it call forth your strength. The storm is not outside you. The storm is inside you. And when it comes this Friday, 3 October, it will show you who you truly are. Most people believe they are ready. They walk through life with a quiet confidence, thinking they can handle whatever comes. But readiness is not built on belief. It is built on truth. And truth only shows itself when the storm arrives. This Friday, 3 October, will not care about the illusions you hold. It will not care about the stories you tell yourself. It will break every illusion and leave you standing face to face with your own reality. The greatest danger in life is not weakness. The greatest danger is thinking you are strong when you are not. The illusion of readiness is more dangerous than fear because it keeps you asleep. You think you are prepared, so you stop preparing. You think you are strong, so you stop training. Then the moment comes, the storm strikes, and you realize too late that your foundation was built on sand. This Friday, 3 October, will expose this truth for many. When you hear of a storm coming, the unprepared laugh. They say, I will be fine. They say, I've been through worse. They say, it will pass quickly. But storms do not ask for permission. They do not adjust themselves to your comfort. They arrive with full force and they demand proof. Proof that you have built your mind. Proof that you have disciplined your body. Proof that your spirit is not fragile. This Friday, 3 October, is not a date for pretending. It is a date for proof. Illusions are sweet when life is calm. They make you believe you are safe. They give you the comfort of thinking you can face anything. But illusions are paper shields. They cannot withstand the storm. On calm days, you can wear masks, you can play roles, you can hide your fears. But when the storm arrives, everything false is ripped away. Only what is real will remain. That is why this Friday, 3 October, is not just another day. It is a stripping away of lies. The illusion of readiness has destroyed more lives than fear itself. Fear at least makes you cautious. Illusion makes you careless. It whispers that you don't need to prepare, that you don't need to grow, that you don't need to sharpen your inner sword. And when the storm hits, the careless are the first to fall. They are the ones begging for help, searching for shelter, realizing too late that they wasted their time believing instead of building. This Friday, 3 October, will separate the careless from the disciplined. True readiness is quiet. It does not shout. It does not pretend. It is built in silence when no one is watching. It is built in discipline, in repetition, in the small choices made every day. Readiness is not a mask you put on when the winds rise. It is a part of who you are. And when the storm comes, readiness does not panic. It stands, it breathes, it adapts. This Friday, 3 October, is when you will see the difference between those who only look strong and those who are strong at their core. Do not wait for the storm to reveal your truth. Do not wait for this Friday, 3 October, to test your strength. Begin now. Break the illusion now. Look inside and see where you are fragile. See where you have lied to yourself. See where you have allowed comfort to convince you that you are prepared. Then work. Build. Strengthen. Because when the storm arrives, there is no time left to prepare. There is only time to endure. The illusion of readiness is shattered in one instant. One strong wind, one sudden change, one unexpected loss. And everything you believed about yourself is tested. Some collapse, some rise. And the difference is always the same. One lived in illusion, the other lived in truth. This Friday, 3 October, is not about what you say. It is about what you have built when no one was listening. The storm is not unfair. It does not target. It does not discriminate. It reveals. It reveals who has trained their mind to stay calm, who has built their body to withstand pressure, who has disciplined their emotions not to crumble under stress. It reveals who is real. And when the storm clears, the ones who were ready will be standing taller, stronger, unshaken. This Friday, 3 October, you must decide which side you will be on. Do not trust the illusion. Do not trust the comfort that tells you tomorrow will be the same as today. Do not trust the softness that whispers you don't need to change. Trust only the work you put in. Trust only the discipline you have built. Trust only the strength you have forged with your own hands and mind. Because when the storm comes, the illusion will vanish in seconds. But the truth will remain. This Friday, 3 October, the truth will stand and the illusion will fall. This Friday, 3 October, will come with its own winds, its own waves, its own unpredictable turns. You cannot control the sky. You cannot control the storm. You cannot command the world outside of you. But what you can control is how you stand inside it. The outer world will always move beyond your grasp, but the inner world is your responsibility. This is where your real strength lies. Not in shaping the storm, but in shaping yourself. People waste their lives trying to bend the outside world to their comfort. They fight against change. They resist uncertainty. They cling to control. But storms cannot be stopped. Life will not obey your comfort. No matter how much you try, the winds will not slow because of your fear. The rain will not stop because of your demands. This Friday, 3 October, will remind you that there is no power in resisting what you cannot control. The only power you hold is the ability to master what happens within. The world outside is unstable, fragile, unpredictable. One moment everything is calm, the next moment everything is broken. This is the nature of life. But if you anchor yourself inside, if you build a center that does not move with the winds, then nothing outside can truly defeat you. This Friday, 3 October, will show you this truth. It will show you that the storm outside is not what destroys you. It is the storm inside that decides whether you fall or stand. Inner strength is not built in a single day. It is not given to you when the storm arrives. It is forged slowly with discipline, with practice, with attention to yourself. Every morning you rise with intention, you train your body, you sharpen your mind, you discipline your emotions. That is how inner strength is built. When the storm comes, you cannot fake it. You cannot borrow it. You either have it or you don't. This Friday, 3 October, the storm will expose this difference. There are those who will look outside and say, "Why is this happening? Why now?" They will waste their energy fighting against what cannot be changed. And there are those who will say, "Let the storm come. I cannot control the winds, but I can control my breath. I cannot control the waves, but I can control my steps." These are the ones who will endure, who will grow, who will rise stronger. This Friday, 3 October, the storm will not spare anyone, but it will strengthen those who know how to master themselves. To master the inner world means to stand calm when everything around you collapses. It means to remain focused when distractions scream for your attention. It means to remain disciplined when temptations try to pull you away. It means to hold your ground not with force, but with clarity. This is not about pretending to be strong. It is about being unshakable because you know your strength is not tied to what happens outside. This Friday, 3 October, you will need that unshakable center. You must learn to separate yourself from circumstances. You are not the storm. You are not the chaos. You are the one who observes, who decides, who acts. The storm may rage around you, but it cannot touch your spirit unless you allow it. This is why inner mastery is the only true freedom. It cannot be stolen. It cannot be broken. This Friday, 3 October, when the winds rise, it will not be your possessions, your status, or your comfort that protects you. It will be the fortress you have built inside yourself. Growth is not found in changing the outside world. Growth is found in changing the way you respond to it. Storms come and go. Seasons change. Life turns without warning. But if you remain the same inside, calm, disciplined, strong, then no change outside can defeat you. This Friday, 3 October, the storm will remind you that the only enemy worth conquering is within. If you win inside, you have already won outside. There is a power in stillness. A storm can rage all around, yet if you remain centered, you see clearly. Others panic, but you remain calm. Others fall apart, but you remain whole. This is the secret of strength, not control over the world, but control over yourself. This Friday, 3 October, do not waste your energy fighting the storm. Use the storm to reveal yourself. Let it show you what you must strengthen, what you must release, what you must refine. The truth is simple. Life is not about stopping the storm. Life is about learning to walk through it with clarity and strength. The storm is not against you. It is for you. It is here to remind you that all outer things are temporary, but the inner fortress is eternal. Build it, strengthen it, protect it. And when the storm of this Friday, 30 October, arrives, you will not be shaken. You will stand tall, calm, and unbreakable. Because your strength does not come from outside, it comes from within. Discipline is the shield that will protect you when the storm arrives. This Friday, 3rd October, will not wait for you to get ready. It will not give you extra time to prepare. It will simply come with its full force. And when it comes, the only thing that will stand between you and collapse is the discipline you have built day after day. Discipline is not glamorous, it is not loud, but it is the invisible armor that decides who survives the storm and who is swept away. When life is easy, discipline feels unnecessary. People let themselves drift. They allow comfort to guide their choices. They give in to weakness because nothing seems urgent. But storms do not announce themselves in detail. They do not care about your excuses. This Friday, 3rd October, is not about excuses. It is about reality. If you have not trained, if you have not disciplined yourself, the storm will show it. And once the storm reveals your weakness, it is too late to build strength. Discipline means waking up when you do not feel like it. It means doing the work when nobody is watching. It means saying no to comfort, to distraction, to laziness. It means shaping yourself each day, even when nothing outside seems to demand it. Because storms always come when you least expect them. This Friday, 30 October, is a reminder that those who live with discipline are never caught unprepared. They may still feel the storm, but they do not fall to it. The truth is simple: without discipline, small problems feel heavy. A single obstacle drains you, a single failure breaks you, a single challenge overwhelms you. But with discipline, even great storms are faced with calm and strength. Discipline is the shelter you build within yourself. It is not built in one day. It is built over weeks, months, years. Every repetition, every act of control, every sacrifice is a brick in that shelter. And when the storm of this Friday, 3 October, strikes, the shelter you built will be the difference between breaking apart and standing strong. Many will hope that the storm passes quickly. They will wait, they will pray, they will wish for ease. But storms are not stopped by hope. They are not softened by wishing. They respect only strength, and strength is born from discipline. This Friday, 3 October, when the winds rise, you will not be saved by what you wanted to do. You will be saved by what you actually did, by the hours you trained, by the times you resisted weakness, by the choices you made when nobody was forcing you. Discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. Freedom from weakness, freedom from fear, freedom from collapse. Without discipline, you are a prisoner of every emotion, every distraction, every storm. But with discipline, you are untouchable. The winds may rage, but inside you are steady. The waves may rise, but inside you are firm. This Friday, 3 October, will remind you of this truth. It will show clearly who has lived with discipline and who has lived with excuses. Every person is tested. Nobody escapes the storms of life. The only difference is how you meet them. If you have lived soft, if you have avoided struggle, the storm will crush you. But if you have lived with discipline, if you have sharpened yourself day by day, the storm becomes your training ground. It strengthens you further, it polishes the edge of your character, it forces your spirit to grow. This Friday, 3 October, will be such a training ground. It will separate the disciplined from the undisciplined. Do not mistake discipline for control over others. Discipline is control over yourself, over your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. It is the ability to remain steady when your mind wants to panic, and when your body wants to quit, when your heart wants to give up. That control is rare, but it is the mark of those who are ready. And this Friday, 3rd October, readiness will not be spoken. It will be shown. The storm does not care about your comfort. It does not care about your reasons. It only asks one question: did you prepare? Did you live with the discipline required to endure? If the answer is no, the storm will break you. If the answer is yes, the storm will shape you. This Friday, 3 October, will not be easy. It will be demanding. It will be sharp. It will test everything you have built. But discipline is the shield that will hold. Remember, these storms are not a punishment. They are a chance to grow. But only if you have the structure to stand inside them. That structure is discipline. Without it, storms feel like the end. With it, storms feel like the beginning. This Friday, 3rd October, will not be the end for those who are disciplined. It will be the beginning of a stronger self, a clearer mind, a sharper spirit. Because while others are broken by the winds, the disciplined are shaped by them. This Friday, 3rd October, the storm is coming. And discipline is the only true shelter. This Friday, 3 October, the storm that approaches is not only a test, it is an opportunity. Most will see it as something to fear, something to escape from, something to hide away from until it passes. But the truth is that every storm carries within it the seed of transformation. What appears as destruction is also creation. What looks like an ending is often the beginning of something new. This Friday, 3rd October, is not meant to break you, it is meant to awaken you. Life has always been shaped by pressure. Mountains rise because the earth is forced upward. Diamonds are born because carbon is pressed under unimaginable weight. The same is true for the human spirit. Without resistance, you remain soft. Without challenge, you remain untested. Without storms, you never grow. This Friday, 3 October, will bring resistance. It will bring weight. It will bring chaos. And inside that chaos lies your chance to rise higher than before. You can either run from the storm or walk into it with purpose. If you run, you remain the same. If you face it, you discover parts of yourself you never knew existed. The storm forces you to move beyond the limits you thought were fixed. It drags out strength that comfort has kept asleep. This Friday, 3 October, is your moment to step beyond those limits. The storm will not ask politely, it will demand. And in that demand, it will draw out the hidden power within you. Do not mistake the storm for punishment. Do not think of it as unfair. Every storm is a teacher, and the lesson is always growth. The winds that shake you are the same winds that clear away what is weak. The rain that soaks you is the same rain that nourishes the ground for new life. The thunder that terrifies you is the same thunder that awakens your awareness. This Friday, 3rd October, these lessons will not be given in whispers. They will be shouted through the force of the storm. Growth is never comfortable. It tears you apart before it rebuilds you. It demands sacrifice. It demands patience. It demands endurance. But those who survive the storm are never the same as those who entered it. They walk out sharper, clearer, stronger. Their weaknesses have been burned away, their illusions stripped, their strength revealed. This Friday, 3rd October, will mark that turning point. For those who face it, life will no longer be the same. You must learn to welcome the storm, not with fear, but with readiness. Do not resist its force. Use it. Let it break apart the parts of you that hold you back. Let it strip away laziness, fear, excuses, and hesitation. Let it sharpen your willpower, deepen your focus, and strengthen your courage. This Friday, 3 October, will feel heavy for many, but if you choose to embrace it, that weight will forge you into someone unbreakable. Every challenge hides within it the possibility of transformation. The difference lies in how you respond. Those who complain remain trapped. Those who resist remain weak. But those who lean into the challenge, those who see beyond the pain, they take what was meant to destroy them and turn it into fuel. This Friday, 3 October, you have that choice: to complain or to grow, to hide or to rise, to fear or to become fearless. When you look back on your life, the days that changed you most were not the calm ones. They were the days when everything felt like it was falling apart. The storms that once terrified you are the very storms that made you who you are now. This Friday, 3 October, will be another one of those days, another chance to let the storm carve strength into your spirit, another chance to let struggle refine you into something greater. The storm will not feel easy. It will not feel gentle. It will feel overwhelming. But that is the point. Growth is never born in comfort. Growth is born in discomfort, in resistance, in struggle. And when you understand this, you stop fearing the storm. You start walking toward it with the understanding that inside the struggle lies your evolution. This Friday, 3 October, you must remember, the storm is not against you. The storm is for you. Step into this Friday with courage. Stand in the storm with presence. Let it shake you. Let it challenge you. Let it push you beyond your limits. And when it passes, you will not be the same. You will be greater, stronger, clearer. You will carry the mark of someone who faced the storm and turned it into growth. This Friday, 3 October, is your opportunity. Few will be ready, but for those who are, it will be the day that changes everything. This Friday, 3 October, is not a day to wait for. It is not a day to hope for last-minute strength. It is a day that demands preparation long before it arrives. The storm does not warn you with kindness. It does not give you the luxury of time when it strikes. When it comes fully. And those who waited, those who thought they could prepare at the last moment will be too late. This is why the call is urgent. Prepare now, strengthen now, awaken now, before the winds rise on this Friday, 3 October. Preparation is not a grand performance. It is not something the world applauds you for. It is quiet, it is unseen, it is built in silence. Each decision you make to stay disciplined when comfort calls, each moment you choose focus over distraction, each step you take toward growth when nobody is watching, that is preparation. By the time the storm arrives, it is too late to build that foundation. The storm will not wait for you to decide. This Friday, 3 October, will simply reveal whether you have prepared or not. Too many live as if time is endless. They postpone their growth, they delay their discipline. They say, I will change tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes another tomorrow and the storm keeps moving closer. Then suddenly it is here. This Friday, 3 October, will be that sudden moment for many. And when the winds rise, you cannot build strength in the middle of the chaos. You can only use what you have already built. This is why urgency matters. Growth cannot be delayed. Preparation cannot be delayed. Think of a warrior sharpening his blade. If he waits until the battle begins to sharpen it, he has already lost. The edge must be ready before the fight. The same is true for you. If you wait until this Friday, 3 October, to prepare your mind, to prepare your body, to prepare your spirit, you have already surrendered. Preparation is not done during the storm. Preparation is done in the calm before it. Right now is that calm. Right now is that chance. The storm is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. Life will always bring storms, and this Friday, 3 October, is one of them. You cannot avoid it, you cannot delay it, you cannot control its arrival. The only choice you have is whether you will meet it as someone unprepared or as someone who has built the strength to endure. That choice is made not on the day itself, but on the days leading up to it. The storm will reveal you, but your preparation defines you. Preparation is not about fear, it is about respect. Respect for the reality that storms will come. Respect for the truth that life is unpredictable. Respect for yourself that you do not want to collapse every time difficulty appears. To prepare is to honor your future self, to say, I will not allow weakness to control me. I will not allow fear to break me. I will be ready. This Friday, 3 October, will ask you if you have given that respect to yourself. The urgency of this call is clear. You cannot wait. You cannot hope that the storm will be softer than expected. You cannot gamble on luck. You must build your discipline now, sharpen your mind now, strengthen your body now. Small steps taken daily become the unshakable ground you will stand on when the winds strike. If you ignore this, Then when the storm comes this Friday, 3rd October, you will have nothing to stand on. Many will treat this day like any other. They will walk blindly into the storm, still clinging to illusions, still resting in comfort. They will hope for safety, but hope is not preparation. Hope without action is weakness. The storm respects only those who have acted, those who have built, those who have prepared. This Friday, 3 October, will not reward words. It will reward action. The truth is simply storms cannot be avoided. They can only be faced. And the only way to face them with strength is to prepare before they arrive. If you train now, if you discipline yourself now, if you sharpen your inner world now, then this Friday, 3rd October, will not be your breaking. It will be your proving. The storm will come, and instead of falling, you will stand. Instead of fearing, you will endure. Instead of being broken, you will rise stronger. This Friday, 3rd October, is not a warning of destruction. It is a call to awaken. It is a demand to stop delaying your growth. It is a reminder that time is moving. Storms are coming, and only those who prepare will rise through them. Do not wait until it is too late. Do not hide in comfort while the winds gather. Stand now. Prepare now. Build yourself now. And when the storm strikes this Friday, 3rd October, you will not fear it. You will face it with the strength you have forged, and you will walk out of it transformed.